What's up, everybody? My name's Chris. I'm the Casual Flipper. I'm a reseller on Amazon and eBay, and in today's video, we're going to dive into the number one tool you should be using to increase your sales, to increase your reviews, to increase your credibility with Amazon. Alright guys, I'll let this intro go and we'll get into it. Alright, I gotta confess something. I don't know if it's the number one tool. I'm just really excited about it in this moment, and I maybe hyped it up a little bit too much at the beginning there. But regardless, what I'm about to tell you is a very powerful tool, and I'll tell you the different ways that I'm using it to utilize my own business. It's helping me grow my own brand, it's helping me humanize myself, and it's helping me get reviews. And the reason I said it could increase your sales is because as you get more positive reviews, you build that rapport with Amazon. They're going to trust you more. You're more likely to get the buy box if your price is a little bit higher, stuff like that. So having positive reviews is an indirect way to increase your sales, to increase your credibility with Amazon and with customers. So this tool that I'm referring to right now is the autoresponder. Many of you probably already using it, but there might be a way you can use it a little bit better. And what I mean is, a lot of people set up an autoresponder, and I'll retract a little bit. If you don't know what an autoresponder is, it's a tool that sellers will use to email their customers automatically asking for a review. A lot of the software will give you generic email. Most people use that, and what that means is a lot of people are seeing the same type of requests. A lot of it's going to junk. There's not a whole lot you can do about that, but what I really recommend is to humanize your email. This has worked for me, and the results have been good. I'll go into a little bit that more, but I want to build some history around it first and get you to understand and how to even do it. So I personally use Sellerboard. Sorry about that. I use Sellerboard. If you go into my show notes, there's a list of software that I use, and the stuff that I put in my show notes is software that I currently use. So if you do want to get in Amazon, resell, and increase your sales, that's software that you can definitely use. It's not the only stuff out there, but it's what I use, it's what I have success with, and in my videos, it's what I refer to. So if you want to follow along, it might be the best way of going. Otherwise, there's all kinds of other great software out there that you can definitely find. Now, for the autoresponder, I personally use Sellerboard, and I didn't even know about it at first, if I'm being really honest. I signed up for Sellerboard so that I could track my custom SKUs, so I could track my profit. And the other thing that they do is they keep Amazon accountable for returns and lost inventory. They set up reminders for you to inquire on that stuff, and they actually track the amount you should get back. So that's why I signed up for Sellerboard originally, but then I found this autoresponder feature which would send customers emails for me, and it would exclude ones I didn't want. There was this one time I hopped on the listing that I thought was really quality. Turns out the description was a little funny, there was a lot of confusion, so I excluded that listing from my email because I didn't want to draw attention to it. I stopped selling it since, but it was just one example as to where excluding something might be helpful. So I signed up for Sellerboard. I started using the autoresponder, and it would send emails to the customers like I've been talking about. And the generic one, like it worked. So when I very first got it, I used the generic autorespond email template they give you, just as many of them do, and it helped generate reviews because it was emailing customers. Now I'd say 99% of these emails, maybe I'll track, maybe 95% of the emails never get seen. The other 4% get opened and probably deleted within 4 seconds of them opening it, and then that maybe 1% or less take action. But regardless, it's 1% more than what you would have gotten anyway. And it could be higher depending on how you structure the email, depending on your customer base, stuff like that. So they send the email to the customer, hey, review this product, review this seller, whatever. Some do, some don't. Most don't, but some do. And it worked for me. It was fine. But I started, I shop on Amazon myself, and I was getting these emails. I started to understand where they were coming from, and they just all were the same. So I thought to myself, geez. And this was after, the pandemic started, and at least here, everyone was really big on small business. There was the whole thing that people trying to go anti-Amazon, that whole thing. So I thought to myself, man, a lot of people probably don't know that they can support small business on Amazon, which is totally true. You definitely can. Atlanta Book Rescue, we're a small business based in Halifax, Nova Scotia. The largest part of my sales come from Amazon. So when people shop on Amazon, they're directly supporting this small business here. So I started including that in my email. Before I had Atlanta Book Rescue, I just let people know that I'm a small business If you leave a review, it helps you take on the larger sellers. I appreciate it. And that really helped my reviews go up a lot. Like, just because I humanized it, I connected my brand that meant something. And now that I have a link to Book Rescue, I can talk about my charitable causes. I can talk about where I'm from. There's just like a lot of things you can do with an autoresponding email that you wouldn't really think. So I'm actually using it now. I'm using Amazon's platform to build awareness around my own brand, which is super powerful. And the reviews have been coming in, and people are positive. They want to support a trustworthy, a positive cause, a good thing. So that's been super good for me. The other thing that I wanted to mention is if you have like Google Business Suite, and not even just Google Business Suite, but like any kind of suite or any form builder, what I've done is in that same email, I describe my business. It's quick. You don't want to be too long. People won't. You don't have their attention that well. It's got to be quick. Just really few sentences, what you are, what you do, what you want them to do, which is ultimately leave a review. But I've also attached a Google form. And in that form, I ask for quick 4 things. It's like, was the book in the condition you were happy with, better, worse, better, or better, worse, as you expected? I asked them just different questions like the shipping speed, would you shop with me again, and would you mind leaving a review for the website? And people are actually filling this form out, and it's in the autoresponder. So I made a form, I took the link, posted it in my autoresponder. It sends it to all my customers that buy from me, and then they have the option to just click one of 2 links or both. They can A, click Amazon's link, leave a review with them, or B, leave a review with me. And the great part is if they leave a review with me is I'm getting to collect some of my own information. So I get to see how the customers are feeling about my products, about how I grade them. And then I also get a review for my website, which is amazing. So people actually filling this out and it's working. So I thought this would be a very great tip for you about how to use the autoresponder to do so much more than just get, that one review or whatever. So anyway, I hope this video helps. It's a new way to think about autoresponders that you can really increase your engagement with your own brand if you're building your own brand, or just get more reviews in general by humanizing the email, making yourself more relatable, and I think you can have a lot of success with that. Anyway, I hope this helps. Stay real, keep crushing, have a super good day, guys and gals.